Being involved for others is not a bad thing. This is Thinking on the Box, where we explore buried thoughts. When you think about being involved for others, whether it be your friend group, your family, or your company, it seems draining, and rightfully so it is. And it seems that you don't get as much in return as you do put in. 90% of the time that will be the case, but it's not always a bad thing. Because when you involve yourself in anyone or anything, you will never proportionally get back what you invest. What you will get instead is either a lesson, experience, or a way to progress your life that you did not see at the moment because you never applied yourself. This does not mean get abused by those people or those companies or groups. All this is to say is that being involved when it comes to applying yourself out of the goodness of your heart is not inherently a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, you are not necessarily getting involved for the sake of compensation. You are getting involved for the sake of personal gain or personal development. You want to apply a new skill. You want to solve a problem that also bothers you. You want to make people smile. While that might be very, altruistic and very community-centered in terms of goals and desires, it is a very personal and almost selfish ideal to uphold, because you're situating yourself in a position where you might not have the skills, but you're willing to learn. And inadvertently, you are making yourself a better person. So if you're seeing this today and you're hearing people say you're being involved too much, you're doing too much, I want you to ask yourself and ask them, is that really the case? Am I being involved too much, or are they not being involved enough? Because people tend to comment very negatively on things that other people do that they could have done themselves. It's a way of almost subconsciously correcting or regretting their own choices, when in reality, someone that is doing a lot of things doesn't necessarily mean that they are in a negative space in life, doesn't mean that they're overstretched. Some people just love to be involved, and some people get involved because they have the desire and willingness to just help others. All of this is to say that being involved is not a bad thing, and sometimes if you hear other people complain of your involvement in something else, that might just be their own limitations on themselves.